Hello everyone, I am Daniel Sauls, the host of the Daniel Sauls Show, and I am back with another video. LeBron James recently passed the all-time record for scoring, and he is now the leader in scoring for the NBA in history, and that is a big accomplishment here for the GOAT debate for most people. And now we have now a big case for LeBron James. Like, we can actually put up a good fight and argument for him to be named the GOAT in those discussions. So, when talking about LeBron James and the GOAT debate and Jordan, most people, about 80% or a little bit more than that, would say Jordan, okay? A lot of younger people would say LeBron, but most people would say Jordan. And I'm going to admit to that. But I just want to show you the numbers before we get into it, okay? LeBron James averages 27.2 points for his career. Jordan averaged 30.1. Rebounds. LeBron James averaged 7.5. Jordan averaged 6.2. LeBron James averaged 7.3 assists and 7.3 assists, and Jordan averaged 5.3. Steals. LeBron averaged 1.5. Jordan averaged 2.3. So as of right now, LeBron James is beating Jordan in two of them that we've just named so far, and Jordan has beat him in two of them, right? Jordan beat him in points and steals. So seems as if he's better of a scorer and a better defender from what I'm seeing. They average the same amount of blocks, 0.8, so not even won a game. Turnovers, LeBron averaged a little bit more than Jordan, 3.5 to 2.7. So it's a little bit. And then Jordan and LeBron have the same amount of minutes played or average minutes played in the game. LeBron has a little higher field goal percentage than Jordan by 50.5, and Jordan has a 49.7. So it's just a little bit. It's not a big difference at all. It's somewhat the same. And then he has a little bit higher of a three-point percentage, 34.4 to 32.7. So LeBron's got him in the field goal and three-point percentage, but then the free throw, he's lacking significantly as Jordan is beating him 83.5 free throw percentage to LeBron's 73.5. So it seems as if LeBron can shoot the ball better from the numbers. If you're looking at numbers, he shoots the three better, and he's got a little bit higher of a field goal percentage. But that also goes on how many shots you take and all that stuff. But LeBron is asked to do so much on the team. Jordan was just asked to defend and score. So he was just great at those two things that he did. And all around, they claim he's the greatest basketball player ever. But then we're going to go and look at this, okay? LeBron James, obviously, is the high, and he has the most points scored in NBA history. Jordan has 32,292. So, and LeBron has 38,390. And in the assist, he doubles Jordan in assist. LeBron has over 10,000 assists, and Jordan only has a little over 5,000. Steals are about what and what. Jordan has them by like a few hundred. Blocks, LeBron has them in blocks over 1,000. Jordan has 893. Turnovers, LeBron has 2,000 more turnovers than Jordan does. That's kind of crazy. And minutes played, he's got 53,000 to Jordan's 41. So it seems like LeBron James has played more minutes in his career. Obviously because of the longevity and all of that, et cetera, et cetera. And then we look at the assist. He doubles him in assist. LeBron James is known for passing the ball. Like some people say, he's been the greatest passer in basketball since he's entered the league. But now that you've seen the numbers, now we're going to go to what really happened. So LeBron James came out of high school. He was named the chosen one on Sports Illustrated, and he was crowned the king before he even entered the league, okay? Coming out of high school. Didn't even go to college. He didn't go to the next level. He went to the very best level. He went to the top dogs. He went from high school to the NBA. That is a big, big difference, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big difference. And then after that, he, went in 2003 And in 2007, 4 years later, he's entering in his first finals. They did not deserve to be in that finals. The Cavaliers did not deserve it. A LeBron James, that was the age of somebody that normally gets drafted into the NBA, is now in the finals, okay? With no college experience, just went from high school to the NBA. It took him 4 years, and he finally got it. So now he's in the finals, okay? He's in the finals. And they didn't deserve to be there. They played against the Dynasty Spurs and lost. That Spurs team was a dynasty. They had the coach as Greg Popovich, which was a top 10 coach in NBA history. Tim Duncan, which is for sure a top 10 player in NBA history. Tony Parker, which is a very good player. And Manu Ginobili, which is also a really good player, and many more on that team. That's just the few names I could think of off the top of my head. But then you have LeBron's team. Who's on LeBron's team? No one knows. No one knows the coach. No one knows the players besides LeBron without looking it up, because that's how bad they were. And LeBron carried them, put them on his shoulders, and led them all the way, and then they got swept in the finals by the Spurs. You can't blame LeBron for that loss. It took him a few years. Then he realized, I have to leave. So he left. Most people blame him for it. He went to the Heat. Then Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and not Greg Popovich. You had Eric Spoelstra as the coach, and which is also a top 15 coach in NBA history. And then you have Dwayne Wade, which is a top 20 player, and then Chris Bosh is also a Hall of Famer. So you have to look at that. And he had some good role players like Mario Chalmers and all those, and you had all those type of players, right? James Jones as well, and so many more. But LeBron James loses to the Dallas Mavericks in 2011, which he deserved to lose because he was winning, and then he made a list of people he was gonna prove wrong, and that ended up not going well for him. He deserves to lose that because he did not show up in the last few games in that series, and that's why they lost. He did not show up. He scored 6 points in one of those games, and that is a very bad look for him, and he deserved to lose that 100%. He deserved to lose that finals. Then the next year against the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won, and he said after they won, it's about damn time. Perfectly said by LeBron James, finally winning his first ring. Then they win again. And then they lost to the Spurs the very next year. And then he leaves Miami and goes to the Warriors. This is where you can't really blame LeBron James for losing. I guess the first year you can blame him, but once Kevin Durant got there, you can't blame him for that. So he did average above 30 in this series, though. So that's a lot. And for the role players he had, and Kyrie Irving was there as well, the Cavaliers should have won the series, but they ended up losing because Kyrie Irving got injured, Kevin Love was injured, and then LeBron James was stuck by himself. So now you got to look at this. 2015 Finals, it's LeBron James versus the Warriors. If Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were there, they'd have beaten the Warriors. Everyone knows that. 2016, they beat the Warriors. He gets his third ring. He wins in Cleveland. The drought is over, all that. He's proven he's the king. He's got 3 rings now, and he has about how many losses? He lost against the Spurs in 2007. He lost to the Dallas Mavericks in 2011, lost to the Spurs in 2014, and then just lost to the Warriors. So that means it's 4 losses versus 3 rings. Okay, so he's 3-4 now. So he's 3-4 in the finals, and then in 2017 is when Kevin Durant comes to the Warriors. Now it is unstoppable. You can't beat the Warriors. It is now going to be a dynasty. It's going to be a dynasty coming up. Kevin Durant, one of the greatest players in the league, going to the team that just won, what was it, 73-9? That's the best record ever. That's the best record from an NBA team. Nobody's won 73 games before. So that was just mind-blowing in itself. And then you add Kevin Durant. That was unstoppable. They won back-to-back. 2017, 2018. 2018, Kyrie left, and he was with the Celtics. So then LeBron was just basically by himself. And the 2018 team wasn't even that great for the Cavaliers. That wasn't a great Cavaliers team at all. LeBron James, in my opinion, LeBron James played the best basketball of his career in 2018. That was the best basketball ever played by anybody ever. Because LeBron James played with a terrible team, and literally carried them like he did in 2007. It's not an individual sport. It's not tennis. It's not golf. It's not badminton. It's not anything like that. It is simply a team sport. And a lot of people will say Jordan versus LeBron 1-on-1, who's going to win? Everyone in their right mind knows that Jordan is going to win on 1-on-1. Everyone knows Kobe versus LeBron. Kobe will win 1-on-1. But I don't have Kobe as in my top 5. He's not in my top 5. I'm sorry to tell you. Kobe Bryant's not in the top 5. He had injury problems, and he stole every single move from the greatest player ever, Michael Jordan, which to most people is the best. That's what Kobe did. And LeBron is not a 1-on-1 player as much as a team player, right? LeBron James is always a pass-first type of guy. That's not a knock on him because he's playing the game of basketball, which is with other players on the court, which means he's playing with his team to make his players do something on the court. Instead of doing everything, I mean, he already does everything, but instead of just scoring by himself, he can get his players involved and make sure that they do good too, right? So when you look at the numbers, the only thing LeBron's lacking in is steals and points. If you look at everything, he's lacking in steals and points. He beats Jordan in field goal percentage, three-point percentage. He beats him in rebounds, assists. They have the same amount of blocks. Jordan beats him in steals and points. Everything else goes to LeBron James. You know, what they do have is people watching the game, and that's what most people are going to say about the eye test. People are going to say the eye test tells me Michael Jordan is the best because he did stuff that no one else did before. I can counteract that argument as well. You know why? Because, yes, Michael Jordan did do something that we've never seen before. Michael Jordan was jumping from the free throw line and dunking on people. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar designed and made his own way of shooting the basketball and dominated with that one shot. And for 40 years had the most points scored in NBA history. And recently, which is what we're here for, LeBron James broke it. Right? So another thing is this. Not only did Kareem do that, but LeBron James did something that we've never seen before too. He's dominated the game of basketball for 20 years at the highest level. No one has ever played this good for this long. Thank you for watching the Daniel Sauls Show. I'm the host, Daniel Sauls, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Make sure you go like, subscribe, turn post notifications on as always. Leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite part of the video is, and I'll be back with another banger very soon, guys. Later.